Welcome guys to the first episode of A.A.A. Army's Archive. As you can see on screen here, A.A.A. with a massive score, 71-0. Thank you very much to the designer of the little logo we've got going on here for this series, Josh. You can check out his channel in the description here. But this new series, I've been talking about it a little bit in my other videos, just to give you a rundown of what it's all about, is to do with my subscribers, you guys, the ones that are awesome at supporting my channel and helping me out, but the guys that actually have great gameplay out there, but haven't got a chance to showcase it because, you know, it's tough nowadays to get your videos out there. And for those of you that have those insane scores, I'm going to be picking out one or two, maybe once a month or once every 2 weeks, to be showcasing them on my channel here to give you guys a chance to get recognised and to put some fantastic gameplay here on my channel. You can see in the bottom right hand side there, you can click on the A logo to represent this series, and that will take you straight to the player's channel for that gameplay. So today we've got an awesome player called Want300, and he's using the assault package, and what he's got rocking here is the Predator missile, the A.A.A. Overwatch, and the Pavlo, one of my favourite assault package layouts actually. And the Pavlo can do some serious damage if the enemy aren't shooting it down, of course, and it definitely does a lot of damage here. So I'm going to be giving you guys some tips and tricks from the player's perspective as well, and if you want to wait until the end of the video, I'll give you guys some details on how you guys can send in your own gameplay as well if you guys feel that you've got something you'd like to feature on this brand new series. So the player here plays on Xbox, a bit like me, although I've used to play on PS3. He plays on sensitivity of 2, really low. I actually play on 3 myself, and I feel that on console, if you're playing on that lower sensitivity, it can give you that really extra accuracy, especially at longer ranges when it comes to adjusting range just a tad. For the higher sensitivity people, then you may enjoy sniping a little bit more, but personally I think rocking around in a lower sensitivity can really help you with accuracy and help improve your game. The awesome feature with Modern Warfare 3, which again I'd love to mention, is just the fact that your kill streaks can re-roll over each other. So once you get your first set of kill streaks, they come back again without having to die, which I think is awesome, and I really hope this is implemented in the next Call of Duty as well. So the player here, Want300, he doesn't need to kill himself once he gets that first Pavlo. He just keeps on going and keeps on going, he does, and he gets so many kills. 71-0 is just a ridiculous scoreline. So jumping into a bit more tactics here, he plays on default, which allows him to knife really easily. Some of you guys may know about the tactical button layout, which allows you to actually go prone really easily. That's what I like to play on personally. But Want300 is stuck with default, a low sensitivity as I mentioned, and he's using Sleight of Hand Pro, Quick Draw Pro, and Stalker Pro. So for those of you that don't know too much about Stalker Pro, I think it's one of those perks which is actually kind of underrated. A lot of the perks in Tier 3 actually are really underrated, and Stalker's one of them. It allows you to move a lot quicker when you're aiming down sights, and something that I've found has helped me so much, especially when I use my SMG classes. I only really use Stalker on my SMG classes, is that when you're in that close situation where, you know, you've got an enemy in front of you and you're both about to shoot at each other, it can just be like little things that will decide who wins that gunfight. And having the ability to move really quickly while you're in a gunfight means that the enemy's going to be really struggling to keep his aim on you while you both battle it out, as it were. So Stalker Pro is really useful. And right at the beginning of the gameplay, actually, if you'd like to go back and re-roll it, you'll see he came up against 3 players, and having the ability to move left and right really quickly essentially allowed him to dodge the bullets, dodge the enemies, and got him those 3 kills, which basically set him on the monstrous streak which we are seeing at the moment. He also told me he was playing with just one other friend, which is really useful. I did it in my video where I covered the top 5 tips for Modern Warfare 3, but playing with just a few friends in the party, so not a full party but just a few, can really help you get that edge when it comes to something like kill confirmed or TDM, knowing that you've got your teammates to cover your backs, but you've also got some, you know, you've got space in your team for people you don't know, you know, maybe people that are a little worse, which means that you and your friends can get a good share of kills, which can definitely really help out here. You'll notice that the score margin in the bottom left is massive at the moment. They've got loads and loads of dog tags, so there's no necessarily rush to go and pick up those dog tags straight away. Making the game last a little bit longer definitely helped towards getting this massive kill streak, and just there, if that had been Dead Man's hand, he would have been a goner, but luckily he wasn't using it. It's worth noting here that when a Predator missile is called in theatre mode, it looks really dodgy. It looks like it's being called in from a really weird angle and that the player's about to miss. That's not the case. For some reason, Modern Warfare 3's theatre mode's a bit weird, and of course if you're going for the MOAB, you have to get it with your gun, all the kills with your gun. So in this case it'd have to be a 25 gun streak, because he isn't using hardline, and that means that he's still got to go and get a few more kills before he can go and get that assault package MOAB. And for many of you guys, you may notice that in my videos I have colorblind assist on. I have it on at the moment as I recorded this gameplay for him via theatre mode, and that used to allow you to see the enemy stealth bombers and airstrikes on the mini-map, which is sort of like a little bit of a glitch, which allowed you to evade the stealth bombers if they ever came from the enemy nice and easily. Unfortunately, the enemy stealth bomber glitch using colorblind assist has been patched, but for some reason you can still see the enemy's airstrikes. I don't know why they only patched the stealth bomber, not the airstrike, but anyway, the player here 1300 is actually colorblind, funnily, so he does genuinely play with colorblind assist on to help him out. He told me that with the Reaper missile, I believe it was, when you're calling in the Reaper, the little targets painted around the enemies are really hard for him to work out. He has to make sure that he's really in the zone, otherwise when he calls in that Reaper missile, it can be really tough for him to actually pick off enemies. So it's coming towards the final minute or so of the gameplay here, and I just wanted to give you guys a quick rundown of the A.A.A. Army's archive and how you guys can enter it. Simply send me a message here on YouTube. It's got to be a fantastic score, you know, loads of kills, very little deaths, maybe none if possible, like this amazing gameplay here. Send the message with the title of the score of the gameplay, and also let me know in the message itself a link to the video so I can check it out before I decide whether or not I'm going to use it. Letting me know a few details about yourself, a few details about the guns and what you were using, what your sort of statistics and stuff, so I have information for you to talk about to you guys. And he almost dies here. That was probably the closest part of the whole gameplay. And if you'd like to enter the A.A.A. Army's archive, then go ahead and enter your details via a message to me. There'll be some more details in the description of the video if you'd like to check that out, as the whole of the enemy team goes and spawns in front of him here just as the MOAB is being called in. So coming right towards the end of the gameplay, on his way to his third or fourth Pavlo here, which is just mental, within one life of Modern Warfare 3. Again, click in the bottom right hand corner on the A to check out his channel, and thank him very much for the amazing gameplay, and hopefully he has enjoyed being on episode 1 of A.A.A.'s Army Archive. If you have any changes you'd like to see in this series, anything you think would really improve this series, then do let me know. I'm definitely up for making slight adjustments to make sure that you guys are getting the best series possible. Click on the screen now for some more videos from me over the past week, and I really hope you enjoyed. Hitting the like button would be amazing. The more the merrier. I really appreciate it. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on my next video.